Subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss a Mind Body Spirit video. Hello everybody, my name is Suyash. You're watching Mind Body Spirit. Welcome to another episode of the Law of Attraction Success Story series. Before going ahead, I have to apologize. I know that I'm posting a video on this channel after a little bit of a gap, but thank you so much for all the messages, all the comments that you guys sent me that we are waiting for your videos. Again, I'm really sorry. Today onwards, we are going to be regular on this channel just like before. Today's success story is absolutely huge. It's extremely inspiring. Do watch this video till the end and let's get started. So today's success story has been sent to me by Rahul. Rahul has sent it on Instagram and I have named the success story, No Dream is Too Big. Hi Suyash, your channel is amazing and I love your simplicity and your explanations. The success story series is my favorite and it is a part of my daily life. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rahul. And then he continues, today I want to share with everyone the biggest thing that I have achieved with the law of attraction in my whole life. I am now a 31-year-old man and I live in Kolkata. This success took place last year when I was 30. Throughout my childhood, I had lived in a rented house. As a child, I always heard my parents say that one day we will have our own house. But my father retired and we still could not buy or build our own house. I knew that it was my father's biggest regret. So I had a dream that I want to gift my parents our own house as soon as possible. This is why he had mentioned his age. As soon as possible, he just wanted to do this. And then Rahul continues, when I got my first job, I started saving money for the house. I tried to make many intelligent investments, but some years later, it did not appear as if I had gone much far. The dream to be a homeowner was still very distant. Sometime in mid-2017, I came across your channel. I had discovered the law of attraction many years ago and had tried to apply it on some intentions, but had always failed. I think I still had a belief in it because the concept made sense to me, but I was afraid to be disappointed again. But your teachings were clear and systematic, and hearing your voice gave me the courage to try again. I have been following the success story videos almost ever since you started the series, and I watch and rewatch the success stories every day. The same success story would teach me something new every time I rewatched it. This brought a big change in my overall thinking, and even before I had my first manifestation, people started telling me that I look happier and I look more energetic and things like that. I knew that this is the direct result of being regular with the success stories. This actually points towards something very important. Before even the first manifestation takes place in our life, there has to be a change in our own personality, in our own thinking, our thought process, our state of mind as a result of that thought process. And when that happens, when we begin to change for the better, when we become happier persons, more loving people, then we can be sure that yes, definitely my intentions are also going to manifest. Alright, so that's a great reminder from Rahul. And then he continues, regarding my intentions, I tried many of the techniques you have taught, but visualization was my favorite. I found it to be the easiest and most energizing. So I visualized many times a day. To be honest, I did not have a schedule, but I definitely did visualize every day. So he was very consistent. And then he continues, I don't think I took a break on even a single day. So he's more consistent than I have ever been. Okay, I visualized telling my parents that I am buying a house, taking them to some houses, asking them to choose which one they like the best, and buying the house and giving the key to my parents. I also visualized living there, my mom decorating the house, guests coming and praising the location and the quality of the house, and anything else that I felt like visualizing. Because in reality, there was no way that I could buy a house, many times I felt demotivated. But your videos kept me going. There are some success stories whose number name of the contributor, success story, that is what the exact story is, and what you have told at the end, I remember everything because I have watched it so many times. That's incredible. And then he continues, I can say without any problem that your success story videos are the only reason because of which I never gave up. This is one point, Rahul, on which I don't agree with you, because you didn't give up because you didn't give up. You motivated yourself. Okay, the success stories may have helped you, but you deserve all the credit. All right. And then Rahul continues, one day I got a call from a friend of mine who was my best friend in school. So an old friend. We talked about many things for a long time, and just as he was putting down the phone, he said, my parents are planning to sell our house and shift with me. So if you know any buyer, please tell me. At that time, I did not say anything. But some days later, I called him up and asked him about the house sale. He said his parents want to sell 100% in white money. No undeclared transactions or illegal stuff, which is very common in real estate deals. He said most of the builders or middlemen who they have contacted want to only pay a small percentage in legitimate transactions and the rest as undeclared cash, which my parents are not comfortable with. For this reason, they are also ready to sell the house at a lower than normal price. So here was an offer, completely out of nowhere, to buy a house at a price lower than the market price. I had a strong feeling that this was the law of attraction working for my intention and that this will turn out to be something big. I told my friend that I was considering to buy a house, and next day, after consulting his parents, he told me a price. The price seemed huge to me, but after doing some calculations, I felt that maybe I can buy it. The company I work for is a family-owned business, and for their long-term employees, they have a policy to bear big expenses upon signing a contract of long-term employment and some financial adjustments from the salary. And so Rahul's employers actually give employees the option that if they have worked for a long period of time in the company and they are ready to sign a contract that they'll be working for X number of years in the company, then these big expenses can be borne by the company. I think this is what Rahul means by this. All right. And then he continues, but it is reserved only for employees who have worked in the company for more than 5 years. I had only worked there for 2 years, so I was not eligible for this option. But I thought I will still talk to the owner of the company. To get an appointment with him for personal reasons was another challenge, but I could finally meet him. I told him the whole situation and requested him to consider me. He said he will consider and get back to me with an answer. 3 days later, my manager told me that the owner had approved my request and he will pay a major part of the down payment that I had to make to get the house. He also told me that this is the first time ever in the long history of the company that someone who has worked there for only 2 years has been given this option. That's incredible. Even 5 years is the minimum criteria, and many times people who have worked there for 10 years are also refused. So it's absolutely fantastic that Rahul actually got this option after having worked there for only 2 years. All right. And then Rahul continues, after this, everything became easy. I bought the house and my parents love it. We shifted to our own house on the same day on which we got the possession. My friend's parents had very lovingly left the house in excellent condition and had also gifted us some furniture which they could not take to their new house. From there being no way for me to be able to buy a house to being a house owner and son of extremely proud parents, this journey has been just amazing. I hope that this success story will inspire our Mind Body Spirit family that no dream is too big. Thank you, Suyash. I tell everyone I meet about your channel, and many of my friends and relatives are regular viewers of your videos. Rahul. Wow, thank you so much, Rahul. That's such an excellent and such an inspiring success story. So many things that we can learn from this success story. You mentioned that many of the success stories, when you rewatch them, you learn new things from them. I'm sure your success story is one such success story. Two things that I can think of that this success story reminded me of. First is, many times the limitation that is there in our life is we ourselves, we dream too little. And so when we come to know about the law of attraction, we should dare to dream big. I'm not saying that we should only apply the law of attraction for big intentions. We should try them for small ones as well, especially because we want to build our belief. But we should not limit ourselves. If there's something that we really want, we should have the courage to apply the law of attraction for that, because ultimately what do you have to do? You only have to think, right? So there's no harm in trying for it and see where it takes you. The second thing that this success story reminded me of, towards the end, there was one very heartwarming incident where Rahul mentioned that his friend's parents had left the house in excellent condition and even had left some furniture for them, and this is something that I have experienced so many times. This is something that my parents have experienced so many times, that when you are good at heart and, to apply the law of attraction, you have to be good at heart. You can't apply the law of attraction to manipulate somebody, to cheat somebody. When you are applying the law of attraction with a lot of love, with a lot of faith, what happens is that you cross paths with good people. When it comes to the law of attraction, if you feel that there is some feeling coming from within you to go to a path where you'll be meeting some bad kind of people, you'll be meeting some shady kind of people, you will become bad or shady, your own behavior will be bad or shady. In that case, I can confidently say that it may be something else. It's not the law of attraction working, because the law of attraction, at least in my experience, who am I to be an expert, but in my experience, the law of attraction takes you towards a direction where you meet good people, you meet kind people, you meet loving people, you meet people like Rahul's friends' parents. And so once again, Rahul, thank you so much for sharing this success story. To all of you that are watching this video, well, first of all, if you like this video, give it a like, but also I am waiting for your success stories. It would be an honor to feature them in videos of this series. And so that's all for this video. Do share it with your friends and family members. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Any comments or feedback, please use the comment section down below. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel Mind Body Spirit, and after subscribing, also press the bell icon to be notified every time I upload a new video. Absolutely a pleasure to talk to you in this video. Catch you very soon in the next one. Till then, bye bye.